marble and had soft cushions trimmed with the most beautiful tapestry. She took 3 toads with her and kissed them, saying to the first, "When Eliza comes to bathe, seat yourself upon her head, that she may become as stupid as you are." To the second toad, she said, "Place yourself on her forehead, that she may become as ugly as you are, and that her friends may not know her. Rest on her heart," she whispered to the third. "Then she will have evil inclinations and suffer because of them." So she put the toads into the clear water, which at once turned green. She next called Eliza and helped her undress and get into the bath. As Eliza dipped her head under the water, one of the toads sat on her hair, a second on her forehead, and a third on her breast. But she did not seem to notice them, and when she rose from the water, there were 3 red poppies floating upon it. Had not the creatures been venomous, or had they not been kissed by the witch, they would have become red roses. At all events, they became flowers, because they had rested on Eliza's head and on her heart. She was too good and too innocent for sorcery to have any power over her. When the wicked queen saw this, she rubbed Eliza's face with walnut juice, so that she was quite brown. Then she tangled her beautiful hair and smeared it with disgusting ointment until it was quite impossible to recognize her. The king was shocked and declared she was not his daughter. No one but the watchdog and the swallows knew her, and they were only poor animals and could say nothing. Then poor Eliza wept and thought of her 11 brothers who were far away. Sorrowfully, she stole from the palace and walked the whole day over fields and moors till she came to the great forest. She knew not in what direction to go, but she was so unhappy and longed so for her brothers, who, like herself, had been driven out into the world, that she was determined to seek them. She had been in the wood only a short time when night came on, and she quite lost the path. So she laid herself down on the soft moss, offered up her evening prayer, and leaned her head against the stump of a tree. All nature was silent, and the soft, mild air fanned her forehead. The light of hundreds of glowworms shone amidst the grass and the moss like green fire, and if she touched a twig with her hand ever so lightly, the brilliant insects fell down around her like shooting stars. All night long she dreamed of her brothers. She thought they were all children again, playing together. She saw them writing with their diamond pencils on golden slates, while she looked at the beautiful picture book, which had cost half a kingdom. They were not writing lines and letters as they used to do, but descriptions of the noble deeds they had performed and of all that they had discovered and seen. In the picture book, too, everything was living. The birds sang, and the people came out of the book and spoke to Eliza and her brothers. But as the leaves were turned over, they darted back again to their places, that all might be in order. When she awoke, the sun was high in the heavens. She could not see it, for the lofty trees spread their branches thickly overhead, but its gleams here and there shone through the leaves like a gauzy golden mist. There was a sweet fragrance from the fresh verdure, and the birds came near and almost perched on her shoulders. She heard water rippling from a number of springs, all flowing into a lake with golden sands. Bushes grew thickly round the lake, and at one spot, where an opening had been made by a deer, Eliza went down to the water. The lake was so clear that had not the wind rustled the branches of the trees and the bushes so that they moved, they would have seemed painted in the depths of the lake. For every leaf, whether in the shade or in the sunshine, was reflected in the water. When Eliza saw her own face, she was quite terrified at finding it so brown and ugly. But after she had wet her little hand and rubbed her eyes and forehead, the white skin gleamed forth once more, and when she had undressed and dipped herself in the fresh water, a more beautiful